Hi everyone, good morning. Team Dose Line 671 coming at you with a very special deck profile actually. This is an updated deck profile for my hero deck, and not only that, this actually made top 4 at my World Championship Qualifier Regional 2024 WCQ. This was a special event. It was quite phenomenal. I made third place because I tied with the top 4, which we all had the same record, 3-1, 3 wins, 1 loss. And I was able to win this mat for making third place and this box. Sorry. It's kind of long for the intro, my apologies, but just to share with you guys my experience. And I got this field center. And the future from here, let's see what happens. And yeah, I'm quite proud of this build. But anyways, sorry about the long intro. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell and be a part of the notification squad. Without further ado, let's get straight into this. So I always play 3 Stratos. I know some people play 2, but I like him at 3. I like seeing him very often. His effect is not once per turn at all. It says as long as he could no more special summon him in any way possible. So 3 Stratos. 1 copy of Shadow Mist still for that extra search. When you special summon to search for a mass change card, a change quick play spell card that is, or if she sent to the graveyard anyway, you search a free hero. Good stuff. Liquid Soldier to help you draw cards when you use them as fusion material, not only for Absolute Zero, but for Infernal Rage, as well as Sunrise. You know it. So Liquid Soldier. And then to continue the Elemental lineup, we play 1 copy of Neos, Spirit Neos. So this is our small Neos package. This pumps up your heroes, pumps up your heroes, pumps up your heroes, dun. I'm just kidding. I'm a little bit tired, guys, because I had a long day from work yesterday, but just summoning the strength to do this deck profile for you guys, no pun intended, to hopefully inspire my fellow hero players. 1 copy of Spirit of Neos. If you special summon in any way, you search for polymerization or any spawn trap that mentions hero by name. You can mainly search for polymerization, your protection of the elements. This could even help you search for favorite contact if need be. Normally Infernal Rage will do that for you. Later on, I'll post a video involving deck combos and test hands with the heroes, but for now, this will be a full deck profile. So 1 copy of Neos, as always. And then last but not least, my personal tech to add to vanilla monsters so we could activate Infernal Rage's effect, Burstinatrix and Avion. And these 2 combo so well with Infernal Divisor. You just show the opponent Flame Wingman, the original one, and then you add up to these 2 so you could set up your Infernal Rage much faster. The traditional way is to show Shine Neos Wingman and then add Neos to your hand, and then find a way to add Liquid Soldier to your hand, but to me this is much faster and it helps in certain situations. So that'll be it for the Element Hero lineup. For the Destiny Hero lineup, as always, 2 copies of Destiny Hero Malicious, one of the best Destiny Heroes of all time, if not the best. There's a reason why he's that too. Free summon fodder, and you name it. And there's so many ways to bring them back from the Banner Stone, like Denier. Pretty much acting as a third Mally as long as you have Destiny Heroes in your graveyard or field. You could special summon him, and if he's no more special summon him, you could place one of your Destiny Heroes from your banished zone on top of the deck. From anywhere really on top of your deck. Specifically your deck, graveyard, or banished, place it on top of your deck. But mainly you want to put this guy back from your banished zone to your deck so you can use this effect again. To continue the Destiny Hero lineup, one copy of Dark Angel, pretty much a walking Imperial order for whoever controls him. I mentioned in the other deck profile how you summon him. As long as you have 3 or more Destiny Heroes in your graveyard, you can use this effect to special summon him on the opponent's side of the field. And then to continue, one copy of Destiny Hero Plasma. This was the game changer for many of my matchups. The fact that he's a walking skill drain and I could combo him with D-Force. So powerful. Saved me so many games. This deck was able to combat with, and although the battle was very hard, those duelists are really good. They were able to defeat sprites. I was able to defeat Vanquish Souls. I was able to compete with one Flandres player. I only lost to another Flandres player, but that's okay because the one that got first place also got 3-1 like me. So the top 4 was Flandres, number 1, first place. Number 2 was Tier Limits. And number 3 was Heroes. Number 4 was Magnesium, to add more to the story of WCQ Regional 2024 for Guam. Yes, we have it here in Guam. So 3rd place out of 20 players. That wasn't easy, but I managed to pull it off. But anyways, enough rambling for me. Special shout out to my friends, my teams, for helping me practice this deck and to help me borrow some cards. Like, you know who you are. I can't do this without you. I couldn't have done this without you. So to continue, 3 copies of Vision Hero Ferris. For the Vision Hero package, let me go and skim through the package a little bit just to save you guys some time. 2 copies of Vision Hero Vion, and then 2 copies of Vision Hero Increase for the package. I increased his number to 2, no pun intended. I am finally trying out 2. I like 2 because it does lessen your chances of breaking, because at least 1 increase will be your hand. In your hand, it's very unlikely you'll draw 2, but so far I haven't drawn on both of them. And even so, there's so many extenders in here. So 2 increase really helps the deck. And then for the support, Crosskeeper, technically hero support, but not a hero card in his name. Then 2 copies of Ash Blossom. I went ahead and put more hand traps in here to help combat against certain matchups like Chimera or even Sprites, you name it. Overall, Ash is just a good card. So that'll be it for the monsters. To continue with the spells, Hero Lives. It's just a jailbreak for your E-heroes like Stratos or even Shadow Mist, you name it. 3 copies of Mass Change, because it's Mass Change. You want to go into Dark Law in certain matchups. You want to go into Master Hero Blast to help your Stratos dodge certain effects that can negate it. 2 copies of Mass Change. And now 2 copies of Polymerization. I went ahead and bumped this to 2. The last game I had when I challenged the 2nd Flandres player, I actually went through both increases on the same game. That means I went into 2 Vions, and then I was able to search my polymerizations fairly quickly, and I was able to see this more often than not, so I'm not always relying on drawing or searching into polymerization. So excellent card. 2 copies of polymerization. Then to continue with the hero lineup, we're gonna also be playing, or we were also playing 2 copies of Fusion Destiny. Such a brilliant card you could fuse from your hand or deck. For Destiny Hero Fusion, but You could only special summon dark hero monsters for us to turn, but don't worry, you're totally cool with that. There's so many ways that could benefit you. Just bring out DP and sending Destiny heroes to the graveyard. Sets up Dark Angel, sets up Plasma, you name it. So 2 copies of Destiny Fusion, Fusion Destiny. I just cut it down to 2 because they're playing Triple Tactics Thrust near, so it's much easier to search. 1 copy of Miracle Fusion, because this Miracle Fusion, you know it. 1 copy of D-Force to combo of Plasma. Plasma is a beast this format, so I highly recommend playing Plasma, and I would recommend playing D-Force, only because you can search the Plasma and make him so much stronger, including your field. 1 copy of Reinforcement in the Army, because it's a warrior deck. We go figure. To continue the spell lineup, we also play Monster Reborn. Ta-da! Foolish Burial for, the utility. Adding some Joy Wheeler magic there. Then 1 copy of Triple Tactics Talent. This comes up a lot, especially when you're in a grind and you're trying to extend. 1 copy of that. 2 copies of Triple Tactics Thrust. This is good going first and second. If they hand trap me, I could just set my impermanence, or I could just set the favorite contact. Then I could fuse for other cards. I managed to use this card to set favorite contact. And don't forget that favorite contact could go into other hero fusions as long as one of their materials is a hero. It doesn't have to mention a hero by name, just as long as hero's in its name. So 2 copies of Thrust. 2 copies of Forbidden Droplet to add to the utilities to negate monster effects. This meta is sort of heavily on the monsters, so Forbidden Droplet really helps. Although it's at 1, we still play 1 Call by the Grave. Because it's Called by the Grave, my apologies for the chickens in the background, it is early morning. And then speaking of chickens, 1 copy of Harpy's Feather Duster. Sorry, I meant that in a good way. So, it's Harpy's Feather Duster. You destroy all spells and traps in the field, on the opponent's side of the field. For the traps, 1 copy of Protection of the Elements. Easily searchable through Spirit of Neos, and you could pretty much have your own negate. It only negates spells and traps though, but it's to start for heroes. It won me so many games because I was able to negate their 1 answer to come back. And they did not expect to counter trapping heroes that can negate. Heroes are getting their 3 negates, but it's a good start. 1 copy of Favorite Contact. This is the one I see could set with Triple Tactics Thrust. Excellent card to help bring out Shining Neil's Wingman. And then last for the trap cards, we play 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. Because, it's Impermanence. It's a great card overall. It is the hand trap. Highly recommended for anyone playing meta. So that'll be it for the traps, the main deck overall. Now we're going to the side deck. The extra deck. So 1 copy of Shining Neil's Wingman. Pretty much the new DPE. All because he destroys cards without targeting for each different attribute on the field, and this effect triggers when he's special summoned. Or what's it called? Sorry about the glare. Yeah, if this card is special summoned in any way, but he must be fusion summoned. That's the only thing. Then 1 copy of Infernal Rage, Flame Wingman. This helps search for your favorite contact. It only takes 2 elemental heroes with different attributes. But they do have to be E heroes, so you have to just be careful with them. And to help this guy come out more often, we play the original Flame Wingman to help get the normal type materials to our hand with Infernal Visor. And also, this guy, second effect could bust out a level 7 or lower E hero from my deck, ignoring the summoning conditions. So Flame Wingman is one of those targets. But it has to be a monster can normal summon set, so it's mostly the fusion monsters until we get the new Karibo. For now, let's continue. 1 copy of my personal favorite hero, only because he has the cape and he just looks so cool with the superhero landing, no pun intended. Absolute Zero. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Superhero landing. Just kidding. So, to continue the E-Hero lineup, you also play one copy of Element Hero Sunrise, because you can make it to the sunrise. And then one copy of Wake Me Up Inside. Wake up your Elemental Hero. This is a great combo with TPU to bust out any warrior from your deck, and you could get the search off of like Spirited Neos. Excellent card. One copy of Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, because you know it's DPU, why not? He is highly welcome in a hero deck like this. Now we're playing 2 copies of Dark Law. We always play 2 copies. I just personally like this guy because he's a walking Macrocosmos, and then if they search, you could banish a card from their hand. Just so good, this format. You just gotta be careful with laundries. This doesn't do much to them. They actually enjoy their stuff being banished. But as long as you bring out like Plasma or set your Imperm, then you're fine. So 2 copies of Dark Law. 1 copy of Master Hero Blast to bounce back row on their turn, and then you just attempt to finish them there. If not, hit them really hard. But anyways, yeah, that's what Blast is for. To continue, 1 copy of Vision Hero Trinity. This Juggernaut can attack 3 times on the battle phase, really. He could even attack directly. If he's fusion summoned, after he's fusion summoned, his attack becomes double his original attack. Oh, and then you cannot attack directly, so you're mainly aiming for monsters. My apologies for that. So yeah, this is a big OTK piece. Even Wake Up Your Elemental Hero is a good OTK piece. So to continue, 1 copy of Dread Decimator for the links. Piercer gives himself and every hero that he points to of his link heroes extra 100 boost for each hero of different name in your graveyard. Such a great card. 1 copy of Cross Crusader, because you know it's Cross Crusader. You want to special summon your Destiny hero. When you link summon into him, you want to attribute that Destiny hero to search for a hero of any kind. He's a great extender. 1 copy Wonder Driver, because sometimes you just want to bounce back that mass change or the polymerization and play even more gameplays with the fusions. Then 1 copy of Infernal Devicer. This is the one where you just show your opponent Neil, Shiny Neil's Wingman, then you add Neil's to your hand. You even show them Flame Wingman and add 2 free materials to your hand. So good. He's the only fiend types in here, so that is a hero, so just be careful of that. That'll be it for the extra deck. Now for the side, I'll just skim through it really quick because you guys know what the side's all about, most of it. So 3 copies of Rire the Warlords for helped with my Sprite matchups, and it helps with some other matchups too, such as Vanquished Souls. 3 copies of Gozen Match. I know you were thinking, but Francisco, they're all different attributes. How are you playing that? It's simple, my friend. When I know I side into this, that means I just stick to Destiny heroes. I designed this deck to be more flexible in the main deck with all the hand traps and going first and second place. But if I do want to go get serious, like I know I'm going first, I assign to these bad boys. So 3 copies of each card. Speaking of 3 copies, we also play 3 copies of Deep Barrier. This is for Sword Souls. This is for Purely. This is a great card overall. People say that they wish they errated it were Settling Monsters. I say it's okay because it doesn't say tribute summoning neither. And then that's where I believe it's broken. They had to nerf it somehow. So 2 copies of Evenly Matched to help clear the board. You guys know it. Hero of the Abyss for obvious reasons. We don't want those Purelies to purely beat us. And then 2 copies of Nibiru. This comes in the clutch, especially Flandres. Don't forget that this also counts through normal summons. So Primal Being, so good, this format. And for time insurance, like if we're running short of time and I need to deal damage in the main phase, I could just sign into my Dystopia. Normally, I side out of a monster, like from my extra deck, such as Trinity. But so far, I haven't had a need to use this, only because I finished my duels on time. You would think a hero deck would take long in the tournament, but as long as you know what you're doing, you're fine. You can speed through the combos like it's nothing. And heroes have a lot of gas, so I personally had a great experience in the WCQ for Guam. And only the Lord knows what lies ahead. And I know I'm bringing up the Lord, but you know, you just never know. And yes, I am really religious, so that's just my preference. But anyways, enough rambling. That'll be it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you really enjoy. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I was very proud to bring this to you today. I hope this inspires my fellow hero players out there that you can do it. Heroes are great. Heroes are viable with a new wingman package. There's so many ways you could build heroes and make them so powerful, so meta relevant, so optimal. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this, and thank you for all your support. It's a little bit shorter today, and I hope you don't mind this shorter video. Have a great day, and please be safe. Yeah, have a good one. Happy Halloween. This is the closest one I have to a Halloween deck, because they're superheroes. Anyways, have a good one. Please be safe.